East Knox Bulldogs. This is a team that, they come in with a record of 5-5. They're 3-4 in the Knoxmore Athletic Conference, but they're a team that you don't really know exactly what you're going to get, but they've got some talent on this team, and they knocked off Fredricktown earlier this season. And for the Fredricktown Freddies, they went on quite the run before getting knocked off by Cardington Lincoln in the last ball game. Fredricktown lost 44-32. That game was actually, believe it or not, it was tied at the end of the third quarter, going to the fourth quarter, and Fredricktown got outscored 14-2 in the fourth quarter, and they lost that game to Cardington Lincoln, snapping that win streak for them in that ball game. But for the East Knox Bulldogs, they have a hope to, at this point, they're probably not going to win the conference. They'd have to have a lot of things happen. But play spoiler as Fredricktown got right back in the race. Now, if you didn't know, Centerburg played Danville earlier today, and a lot of people, of course, expected Centerburg to win that ball game. But Centerburg kind of struggled a little bit with Danville, and they still won by 25, but it was a 4-point game at one point in the third quarter. So the Centerburg Lady Trojans, they right now stay a game up on the Lady Freddies, so it becomes very crucial for the Lady Freddies here tonight. And, looking at it, this matchup earlier this season, I know we weren't there, Curtis was, but these two teams played to a 41-41 tie at the end of the third quarter, and much like it was for Fredricktown against Cardington Lincoln, they get outscored in the fourth quarter 17-10, and they lose that basketball game. Going to be crucial for Fredricktown to not have these lulls and allow these long periods where they don't score the basketball if they want to get a victory on the road tonight.
Yeah, the long periods where they don't score the basketball, they kind of got away with it the last time we saw them whenever they played Centerburg. Centerburg was kind of giving the possessions right back to Fredricktown. But in tonight's game, it's really going to come down to, like you said, playing a spoiler and then staying perfect on the other side. You said Centerburg had trouble. Obviously, they have Danville. With Fredricktown beating Centerburg, now there's tape out there showing kind of how to, maneuver around against Centerburg. So it'll be interesting to see if Fredricktown can continue their dominance and, push for this title with the second half of the KMAC conference slate coming up.
Of course, for the Fredricktown Freddies, they are led by Callie Carpenter, who's one of the top scorers, number 2 in the conference at 16 points per game. Maya Bryant adds 9 points per game for the Fredricktown Freddies. Carpenter, though, in that first meeting, you look back at it, 21 points, 6 assists, and 5 steals. Maya Bryant had 11 points and 7 rebounds, but it was Ella Diven with 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 steals, and Ava Fawcett had 14 points to go on with 4 rebounds and 3 steals. And one of the interesting things that we heard from one of the assistant coaches for East Knox is he said, look, when we were behind, we told the girls, they're diving on loose balls. They're going after it. They're giving this effort, and we're not right now. And because of that, we're behind. So we've got to get going. And it's going to be crucial for East Knox to have that effort from the opening tip. They want a chance to win here at home.
Yeah, and coming up here, like we said, this is the second half of kind of that KMAC slate, and usually there's about maybe 3, 4, 5 other non-conference games that slide in there. So it's really becoming an identity kind of time for playoff push. So like you said, getting loose balls, taking charges, you kind of that's an identity kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of these teams put together as their identity going forward for the second half of the season.
Once again, the East Knox Bulldogs come in at 5-5, 3-4 in the Knoxmore Athletic Conference, while Fredricktown comes in at 10-2. Their loss against Cardington Lincoln and the loss against East Knox are only 2 losses of this campaign here in 2025. Head coach is Jared Pryor. Went to Mount Vernon High School, played for Mount Vernon High School on their boys basketball team. And here, he's going to try to coach his team to victory on the road. We know how difficult it is to win on the road. Once again, it's going to be Fredricktown and East Knox getting ready for basketball here from East Knox. Our first time being here in quite some time. We've got the team here, Delaney behind the camera along with John, and we appreciate their work. And Delaney getting us on because Bo and I, we don't know any of that. We have no idea what's going on. But we're excited tonight to be in the gym here at East Knox High School as East Knox and Fredricktown get ready for basketball tonight. All right, let's take this quick break. We'll come back and more of our pregame show coming up next on WMBO.
products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
New Directions, the domestic violence shelter and rape crisis center of Knox County, served more than 600 individuals in 2023. It can be a family member, a coworker, or a friend. It takes a community to break the cycle of violence. To learn more about how you can support New Directions in connecting and strengthening our community, visit our website, www.newdirectionsknox.org, or call our 24/7 hotline at 740-397-HELP.
All right, we welcome you back here to East Knox High School, home of the East Knox Bulldogs, alongside Bo Bircher. I'm Todd Mathias as we are getting ready for basketball tonight between East Knox and Fredricktown on the girls' side. And, you know, you think about this point, too, RPI rankings are out. We got a chance to kind of take a peek at those as well. And you think about that's another piece to all of this right now, because when you get to this point, you've got to start thinking about the wins that you have and the importance of the wins that you have. And for Fredricktown right now, they're sitting at number 6, .592786. That doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people, but they're sitting at number 6 in the seed line. Utica just above them at .617820. Afrocentric's in there, as well as North Union, Amanda Clear Creek, and number 1 is Johnstown Monroe. And so for these teams, it starts to mean a little bit more as you get to the second half, Bo. It wasn't always like this, but certainly something you got to think about right now.
Yeah. No, a lot of coaches, from my experience, usually like to schedule non-conference league according towards their division and try to get good competition. But now it really comes down to just kind of how it falls and shakes, to be honest, because a lot of teams that might have been good on paper at the start of the year who aren't as good according to the RPI, it really changes a little bit of some of the matchups you're getting and kind of the playoff matchups that you'll find.
Once again, it's East Knox and Fredricktown getting ready for high school girls basketball. And when these two teams played before, Coach Todd was going through a lot of different things. She was able to be there to coach, and you look at it. When you fall behind like East Knox did and were able to come back, that's something they've got to avoid tonight, Bo. I mean, you fool me once, fine, but if you fool me again, but it's not going to be easy tonight for East Knox to get back in it if they fall behind with the way that Fredricktown, for the most part, other than their last game against Cardington Lincoln, have been playing. Yeah,
if you're not leading, if you can keep it somewhat close, if within 10 or less points, that'd be great. And the one thing is, when we last saw Fredricktown, yes, they won, but they did turn the ball over a lot. So that's very good if you want to keep a game close. You're getting extra opportunities. Hopefully East Knox can maybe take advantage of some of those extra opportunities whenever a turnover or maybe an offensive rebound falls their way to get some extra points that they wouldn't have had if Fredricktown plays clean.
Again, tonight it is East Knox set to take on Fredricktown, who's playing on the road. Again, Callie Carpenter, 16 points per game. She is second in the conference in scoring, and they need her. And she got hot. And, the last game when Fredricktown beat Centerburg, it was Kit Bellman that really came through and did a nice job as well. So another piece to that puzzle for the Fredricktown Freddies. And they'll need it all tonight against the East Knox Bulldogs, a team that knocked them off the first time. And, you look at Sydney Offers down there, and she's very tall. She's going to be a tough matchup for the Fredricktown Freddies. You would think, maybe Ella Boughton will guard her, or situation like that, or Toombs maybe guards her, but they've got some size on this team from East Knox.
I was going to say probably, Algeier. We saw in that Centerburg game, they had Algeier kind of start, and then whenever she needed, a break, usually that's when we saw, like you said, Toombs come in. They played pretty well, kind of subbing in and out. I'd say, every 3 or 4 minutes, they kind of subbed in and out, and they played hand-in-hand pretty well, each of them.
And the East Knox Bulldogs here at home taking on the Fredricktown Freddies. The East Knox Bulldogs, again, some different names to look out for tonight. Again, East Knox won 58-51 the first matchup. Ella Diven at 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 steals, as we mentioned. Ava Fawcett, another name to look out for, and Isabel Bostic as well. So they've got some players on this team that can make some noise and score some points. And while Bostic didn't score a lot, she averages almost 6 rebounds a game, and she had 7 rebounds in that ball game and had 5 assists as well. We get ready for basketball here from East Knox High School. It's on the girls' side. Centerburg in the K-MAC play already beat Danville earlier today. It wasn't quite the domination they had earlier this year when they won by 49, but they still were victorious. And here, the two teams, East Knox and Fredricktown, teams behind the Centerburg Trojans, will be facing off in girls basketball. Certainly cleared up for us to be able to get over here after a nasty night last night to get back from that ball game. But here, East Knox and Fredricktown girls hoops. We're going to take this break, come back at the national anthem and the opening tip coming up on WMBO.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey.
As a member school of the Ohio High
We welcome you back here to East Knox High School with the East Knox Bulldogs, East Knox and Fredricktown getting ready for high school girls basketball. Here's Scott Brickner in the background, the athletic director here at East Knox. And we're going to send it down for the national anthem here on WMBO. National anthem here at East Knox High School. Home of the East Knox Bulldogs set to take on the Fredricktown Freddies. East Knox 5-5, 3-4 in the Knoxmore Athletic Conference, and Fredricktown is 10-2, 6-2 in the Knoxmore Athletic Conference. A game back of Centerburg in the conference race in the KMAC. Alongside Bo Bircher, I'm Tyler Mathias as we're getting ready for basketball here tonight. The Fredricktown Freddies have one of the top scorers in the KMAC. That's Callie Carpenter. She averages 16 points per game. She scored her 1,000th career point. And we saw in that game against Centerburg how she has the ability to take over. After she was out part of the second quarter after running into Kayla Larimore and busted her nose, she came in the second half. Her and Kit Bellman were huge in that second half. And the Fredricktown Freddies were able to knock off Centerburg. And we talk about it pretty much every game, Bo, about those complementary pieces. The Maya Bryants of the world, who had 11 points in the first matchup of this game, how important they are to the success of both these squads.
Yeah, just looking at, the starting roster for Fredricktown, just those parts that add in behind Carpenter, like you said. We saw great minutes from Algier down low in the post. We saw great minutes from Bellman, rebounded a lot of basketballs. We saw even great minutes from Boughton. She made a couple good passes, a couple good assists, couple turnovers here and there, but she also can rebound very well, score the basketball. So just a lot of good complementary basketball being played by the Freddies all around.
Starters only. We begin with number 3, Kit Bellman.
So the starting lineup's being announced down on the court, and we'll announce it as well. Kit Bellman, the junior, wearing number 3 for Fredricktown. Callie Carpenter, the senior, wearing number 11. Junior Maya Bryant is wearing number 12. Ella Boughton, also a junior, wearing number 13. And senior Kennedy Algier is wearing number 33. And for the East Knox Bulldogs, they will start Isabel Bostic, a 5'8 sophomore. Also starting Ava Fawcett, a 5'4" sophomore. And Reese Todd will also start 5'3" senior guard. They get hyped up here. This one, again, it is Fredricktown and East Knox. And we are excited. What do you see as the keys, though, to this ball game, Bo, as these two teams face off at East Knox?
One of the big keys is going to be, I know I've talked about it a lot, is that kind of low block tandem of Algier and Toombs. Can they handle Opfer if Opfer wants to play down low on the block? Or we have seen she has a pretty good mid-range game as well. But also, it's going to be interesting to see kind of the Carpenter or Bellman, whoever takes on, like you said, Ella Diven. She's a very good player, usually does it all around very well, whether it's assist, rebound, or score the basketball. It's really just going to come down to some key matchups and who's going to be able to play through those key matchups, I think, today.
All right, for those listening on the radio, it's the Road Reds for the Fredricktown Freddies with the gray trim. Freddies in the front in white trimmed in gray, and the white tops with the purple bottoms. Purple Bulldogs in the front for East Knox. Ella Boughton, Sydney Opfer. Whoa. The jumping center circle. We get ready for basketball here. Fredricktown 10-2 on the season, and East Knox sits at 5-5. And the ball will go into the air and be controlled in the backcourt. Into the front court, Fawcett has the basketball. Todd, 3 is up. Todd, 3 is good. As Reese Todd with a triple, and it's 3-0 East Knox, and a good start for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's a great way to get comfortable at home.
Ella Boughton on the left wing with the basketball. Cross court, gives it up. Bellman just inside the three-point line on the right wing. Hit it. Bellman with a 2.
I hear my head coach yelling at me for taking a long 2 right now, just hearing that. It's very close to the 3.
Right wing with the basketball is Bostic. She's guarded by Boughton. Gives it to Todd, head of the key. Todd with the basketball. The lefty dribbling to her left. Left of the lane, bounces into the corner, Offer. Now gives it up. Here's a 3. It is up. It is off the heel. Offensive rebound. And shot up and good. Right of the rim for Ella Diven. Diven had a good first matchup.
Yep, hey, there's 2 points and there's a rebound. Like I said, very good all-around player. Very smartly puts it right back up right when she got it.
And inside they go to Bryant. She loses it out of bounds on the left block. Fed it down low, couldn't handle. 6:58 to go in this opening quarter. And it's 5-2 East Knox with a quick start. Ava Fawcett with the basketball. Fawcett has it knocked away and taken away by Callie Carpenter. Dribbles left of the lane. Carpenter puts it up with the left hand and got it to go. Steal and lay in by Carpenter.
Yep, just took the lunch money and cashed it in for 2 on the other end.
6:30 12:39 to go here in this first quarter. And Fawcett dropping it inside to Todd, who leaves it for Offer. Good pass and finish by Offer right of the rim.
Yeah, a little hockey assist there, 2 assists on the play. Only one gets credited to Todd, but great ball movement from East Knox, getting it down low early.
Right wing to Bellman. Now Callie Carpenter cross court to Boughton. Now it's knocked away and taken away. Try to push it up the floor, and they do. Getting it to Bostic. Dribbling right to the lane. Bostic puts it up, and it is no good. Offer gets the rebound, knocked away, and then Boughton throws it up the floor to Bryant, who's all alone. Now she's being chased from behind. Lays it off the glass and in right to the rim. This is a fast-paced game right now. 2 minutes in.
Right out the blocks.
And now a turnover as Saba Fawcett was looking for Isabel Bostic. And a turnover, and we're going back the other way. Well, 7-6 right now. East Knox has a 1-point lead, 5:46 to go here in this opening quarter. Bounces for Bellman on the right wing, cross court. Boughton 3, got an open look, and she missed it off the front of the rim. Knocked around, a rebound picked up, now going the other way. Stiven got the rebound, she pushes. Fawcett now on the right wing, gives it up to her right, in the corner to Bostic. Dribbling the baseline, drops it in for Offer, and it's knocked out of bounds. Stays with East Knox.
Yeah, good help defense. Fredricktown's kind of closing down inside the paint right now. Let's see if they can continue that.
5:25 to go in the opening quarter, 7-6 East Knox. Offer makes the catch on the left point. Bounces into the left corner and throws it away. Turns it over. Had to make a tough catch that put her in a tough position. And a turnover on East Knox.
Yeah, no long pass, too. Just kind of make it shorter for, like you said, she was a little bit bobbling the basketball.
Ella Boughton looks on the left baseline. Bryant, now the ball knocked away by Offer out of bounds. Will stay with Fredricktown on the sideline. 5:11 to go opening quarter. 7-6 right now. East Knox a 1-point lead. So a better start for East Knox. We talked about the fact that they needed that, and they've got it so far. A Todd 3 to start the scoring for the Bulldogs. Flipped up now to Ella Boughton into the right corner. Gives it up. Left point 3. Up by Bellman. Good by Bellman. Lead back to the Freddies.
Very good ball movement from Fredricktown. We saw that even last game.
So the Freddies now up by 2 right now. And dribbling is Fawcett. Gives it up for Todd. Dribbles the left baseline, or left of the lane, excuse me. Now try to get it inside to Offer. Offer in the lane with the right hand. Up, no good, too strong. Algier clears it for Fredricktown. Now a push. Back with Boughton with 4:35 to go in this opening quarter. 9-7 Fredricktown. Carpenter has it on the left wing. Carpenter with it, cross court. Bellman's got an open look for 3. She puts it up, puts it in. Bellman again, back-to-back triples.
Yep, got to put somebody out there on her. You can't leave her wide open.
Here's Todd on the other end for 3. And that is up and good. Well,
the kind
got to go.
shooter's touch there.
I guess it works. So Todd scores it on a 3. And so now it's 12-10. Ball moving around to Callie Carpenter on the left wing. Carpenter hasn't scored a lot tonight. But we're in the first quarter. Here's a 3. Up and no good. Offer clears it for East Knox. Almost had it knocked away. Now a foul on Bellman. 3:54 to go opening quarter. 12-10 is our score.
And just not the best foul there from Bellman. She's already played well early. That's kind of been the only mistake we've seen so far from kind of either teams besides maybe a turnover or 2. It's been very clean ball.
Right now, it is the East Knox Bulldogs trailing it by 2 with the basketball. Fawcett gives it up. Look inside for Offer. Offer triple team, knocked away and taken away by Carpenter. Carpenter has the basketball, pushing into the front court. Carpenter bounces. Shot is up. It is no good. Rebound Offer. 3.5 to go opening quarter. Now a push up the floor to Fawcett. Fawcett has the basketball. Come in for the Freddies. And Molly Totten about to check in.
Here they come.
Yep, now they're in. Also, for the Lady Freddies, Vika Arnett. Fredricktown Freddies are leading by 2. Here's a 3. It's up off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Diven. Diven looks inside, now knocked away, and Carpenter pushes. Has a one-on-one with Molly Totten. Puts it up the right hand, gets some contact, misses right of the rim. A rebound pulled down by Reese Todd. And now a push into the front court. Todd, 3:05 to go in the opening quarter. On the baseline, shot is up, blocked from behind. Ella Boughton clears it. Ball knocked away. Ella Boughton has it in the backcourt with 2:55 to go in this opening quarter. And it is 12-10 Fredricktown. Bryant has the basketball on the right elbow, back on the right wing to Mountain. Stops just over the foul line. Knocked away, taken away by Diamond. And Diamond will now push for the Freddies. In the front for the Bulldogs. 2:40 to go in the opening quarter. Diamond gives it up on the right wing. Here's a three. It is up and an air ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Jasmine Smith tried to nail a three and couldn't get it to go. Freddies will get the basketball.
Be interesting to see if East Knox, they played man on that last possession. They started off in zone for 80% of the game so far. That last 20% they went into man. But we saw Fredricktown really not struggle with Centerburg being a very heavy zone team. So that was kind of interesting seeing East Knox come out in a zone. Because, I mean, Centerburg runs a very good 1-through-1, and Fredricktown honestly had no trouble with it.
Fredricktown has the basketball as Olivia Harris is into the ball game. With it is Carpenter. Gives it up. Arnett just throws one up. I don't know if she was shooting that or what exactly that was, but she got fouled, so I guess it doesn't matter for that situation. So Arnett will go to the free throw line. 2:21 to go in the opening quarter. 12-10 Fredricktown. And the foul is called on Autumn Lehman. Free throw is up, and it is good. Yeah. That'll work, I guess. Here's Lady Freddies. I mean, she wasn't even close to making a shot. She just kind of threw it up there, but hey, if you're going to get fouled, it'll work. She hits one of two, and it's 13-10 Freddies with the basketball. The East Knox Bulldogs have it, and it's knocked out of bounds and stays over there with East Knox. They all were heading back the other way. So Reese Todd will throw it in here. And she finds Bostic near center court. Bostic gives it up on the right wing. It's Jasmine Smith who shot the three. Now it's taken away by Arnett. She jumps the passing lane. Right of the lane. Shot is up. No good. She'll go back to the free throw line where she just hit one of two. Vika Arnett is going to be heading back to the free throw line. Free throw up. Free throw no good. So Arnett hits one of two the last possession. And free throw is up and it is good. And it's now 14-10. Fredricktown the lead. As Fawcett has the basketball, gives it up to Todd. Todd dribbling left of the lane, drops it into the corner for Lehman, who stops in the left wing. Bounces inside. Shot no good. Chased down by Toombs, and she tries to push it like her brother, and that didn't work out. Into the front court. Totten has it on the right wing. Now Bostic, and the ball on the floor looking for help. Drops it inside, taken away by Harris, Fredricktown. And the Lady Freddies, that's a travel. And it's a sloppy game right now. 1:24 to go in this opening quarter, and it's 14-10 in favor of Fredricktown.
Yeah, we were out the chutes running. Now it's kind of gotten a little choppy back and forth here a little bit.
Lady Freddies lead it by 4. $1:20 to go in this opening period. Only a varsity game. Arnett puts the ball on the floor with a takeaway, but then it's picked right back up there by the East Knox Bulldogs. Then Arnett takes it again. Arnett spins around, gives it up for Harris. Harris has it left of the lane. Harris stops, spins around, gives it up top. And now Harris gets it back up a pass from Ritchie. Spinning around Harris. Harris puts it up and is fouled on the shot by Jasmine Smith. So you're seeing the depth right now of this Lady Freddies team.
Mm-hmm.
And Harris will go to the free throw line. Foul called on 22, Jasmine Smith, her first.
Interesting seeing here, Coach Pryor's going with Boughton in with these last 55 seconds.
Free throw is up and no good for Harris.
He must like seeing Offer not on the floor, maybe try and take advantage of the height here with Toombs and Boughton out there.
So Harris at the free throw line. Harris had to jump, but she got it to go. Hey, it looked good. I mean, it didn't look pretty in the shot, but then when it went through, it looked beautiful. All right, 5-point lead now for the Lady Freddies. with it is Bostic. And she gives it up for Molly Totten. Totten has the basketball high on the right, guarded by Harris. Totten dribbling up top against Harris, crosses over, gives it up on the right wing to Autumn Smith. Down to the right corner. Bouncing for Smith. Here's a three. Up and no good off the front of the rim. Trying to chase it down. They do. They throw it back in. I don't know if they even had to do that, though. And Boughton will have it, possibly for one shot, and a 15-10 lead for Fredricktown.
Yeah,
Ball knocked away.
Hoping for one shot.
And the ball ripped away by Boughton after it was almost taken away. Now Boughton goes inside. Ball knocked away. Toombs puts it off the glass and in, left to the rim.
Great catch there by Toombs.
Yeah.
Went up and caught it off the glass in for two.
Up by 7 now, the Lady Freddies. That's a high dribble and a carry with 5.3 seconds to go in this first quarter. A turnover now on East Knox. And a chance for the Lady Freddies to extend their lead. Harris will, well, she triggers it in now. 5.3 seconds to go in this opening quarter. And Boughton trying to get the ball up the court. She does. And no shot even taken. As Bella Ritchie caught the ball but didn't take a shot. 17-10. Fredricktown leading at the end of one WMVO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
New Directions, the Domestic Violence Shelter and Rape Crisis Center, or a friend. It takes a community to break the cycle of violence. To learn more about how you can support New Directions in connecting and strengthening our community, visit our website, www.newdirectionsknox.org, or call our 24/7 hotline at 740-397-HELP.
All right, we're back here in Howard, and it is 17-10 Fredricktown as we start the second quarter. And Ella Boughton has the basketball, dribbling right to the lane. Harris gets an open three for the right corner. Up, it is too long. Rebound pulled down by Molly Totten, and she'll push up the left sideline, guarded by Harris. She gets in front of her, throws it cross court. Look inside now, good feed to Diven. Diven finishes right of the rim. 17-12. Freddy's a 5-point advantage. Callie Carpenter into the front court. Callie Carpenter on the right wing with the basketball. Bounces inside for Ritchie. Ritchie, left point, three. Up by Ella Boughton. No good. Rebound for Lady Freddies, and Offer, who just kind of throws it up the floor. Good job of catching it by Reese Todd, and now throws it away into the backcourt. So a little sloppy on that possession for East Knox, and a turnover back to Fredricktown.
Yeah, it was a good, defensive possession. Good box out by Opfer, got the rebound. A little bit too ahead of Todd on the inbounds pass. That's when you're kind of hoping to gather yourself. They really haven't gathered themselves after that kind of initial bump, speed bump that they take, and they've been turning the ball over a lot.
Right now it's 17-12. Freddies with a 5-point lead. 7:08 to go here in this first half. High on the right with the basketball. Ella Boughton guarded by Diven. Ella Boughton puts the ball on the floor, dribbles the right baseline. Boughton throws it back up on the left wing. Here's a three. Set up by Callie Carpenter. No good. Offensive rebound. Ella Boughton dribbling right to the lane. Throws it back behind her on the right wing to Callie Carpenter. 6:52 to go first half, and a 17-12 Fredricktown lead. Pulling up above the foul line, Callie Carpenter gives it back to Ella Boughton. Trying to throw it inside for Toombs. The ball taken away and going the other way for Molly Totten. Totten with the basketball. Dribbling left of the lane. Totten pulls up, looks inside for Offer. Good little feed. Shot is up. She misses. Rebound, Callie Carpenter. Good defense there by Toombs.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, it's going to be a war of attrition down here in the post, especially now that Offer's back on the floor.
Ella Boughton down to Callie Carpenter. 6:20 to go first half. Fredricktown up by 5, and the shot is up and no good, and put back by Toombs. So Toombs got a bucket there at the end of the first quarter, and there she gets another one. 19-12 Fredricktown. And a foul called on Callie Carpenter. That's one person you don't want in foul trouble.
No.
It is her birthday today.
Yes, happy birthday.
So happy birthday. We would sing for you, but the FCC would be calling on Monday. 19-12 is our score right now, and Fredricktown a 7-point advantage on the road here against East Knox, a team that beat them earlier this season. Looking for offer. Instead, dribbling inside is Totten. She finds a lane but misses. Hits it off the bottom of the rim. Harris picks up the rebound. Harris getting some burn here tonight. She's into the front court. She's got the basketball, stops at the right point, gives it up near center court to Ella Boughton with 5:47 to go first half. And Boughton has the basketball. One-handed pass there to Harris. Harris dribbling right baseline, and she's fouled on the drive, and they say 2 shots are coming for her. She was 1 for 2 from the free throw line earlier, but seeing this depth, we talked about it before, getting different people involved, and Harris, you know, she's 1 of 2 for the free throw line, getting ready to go back there. She's been pretty active, and so good to see some different girls getting involved for the Lady Freddies.
Yeah, we've seen some different kind of 5-girl lineups from Coach Pryor throughout the times we've been here, just kind of testing out and seeing what works right now. Got a 7-point lead, and you like to see it because it's not really there's not really like an abundance of starters out there on the floor. I know there's probably about 3 out there right now, but 2 on the bench. You like to see how they're not relying on just having, you know, the starting 5 out there, maybe sub in a girl here, you know, here or there.
And 3 on the other end, banked off, but no good. Harris with a good box out off the miss from Maurice Todd. Tell you what, Harris is playing some pretty good minutes. She gets fouled dribbling into the front court by Molly Totten. But 5:28 to go in this first half. And it's 20-12 Fredricktown. 5:28 to go in this first half.
The ref thought Coach Pryor was calling for a timeout. He was yelling side out.
Well, I don't understand why coaches still do that. They call something side out.
We had a play called 5 out, and it used to trick the refs all the time.
Well, couldn't you call like pickle or something? I don't know. There's something that it's a foul called up top on 23. That's Ava Fawcett. But, you know, you say 5 out, and you think you say timeout. Did coaches do that on purpose?
Usually, I mean, there's many different cases. Sometimes we called them based off of who we're playing. Like if you played, you know, Mount Vernon, maybe you'd have a play called Jacket or Yellow Jacket.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's honestly just dealer's choice.
With the basketball, given up to Boughton by Carpenter. Throw inside to Maya Bryant. Maya Bryant tries to throw it inside. Algier, she gets blocked but fouled and will head to the free throw line. And the bench for East Knox can't believe it. And so Algier to the stripe now. Well, this game all around has been pretty sloppy. 2 fouls now on the ball game for Ava Fawcett.
It's been sloppy, but it feels like it's always Fredricktown that's been going to the line so far.
Algier gets her first point of the ball game. It's a free throw. 5:05 to go in this first half. And it is 21-12 in favor of Fredricktown. Freddies really need to win this one as the free throw is up and no good. And offensive rebound now. Bryant drops it inside. Boughton can't get it to go. Ball on the floor, and it's going to be, I believe, a jump ball. No, they give a timeout to the Lady Freddies, or to East Knox, and we will take it with them. So I think they call a full timeout. We'll take it with them. East Knox trailing at 21-12. They call a timeout. You're on WMVO.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
All right, we're back here at East Knox where the East Knox Bulldogs trail at 21-12 but have the basketball. And Bostic has it on the right wing, almost taken away there by Carpenter. Ball knocked away as they get it to Offer right of the lane. And now a foul called on Maya Bryant. So Bryant gets hit with a foul for the Lady Freddies, her first. She has 2 points in the ballgame. Callie Carpenter, who averages 16 a game, she has just 2 to this point. As they try to get the basketball in, the Lady Bulldogs do. And they bounce it inside to Bostic, or on the right wing for Bostic. Now drop again for Offer, puts it off the glass, no good. Bryant clears it. Boughton throws it up the floor to Callie Carpenter. Carpenter with the basketball on the left wing, dribbles left of the lane. Offer cuts her off, throws it back behind her. Boughton drops it down for Algar, who struggles with it, gets it back, looks for Harris on the right wing. 4:22 to go in this first half. And Harris loses the basketball out of bounds, but they say off the leg, I believe, of Offer. 4:19 to go first half. 9-point lead for the Lady Freddies.
See what they go with out of bounds here. Another box set, just like East Knox just went in. A couple different movements.
They get it to Boughton, looking inside for Algier. Algier puts the shot up and in, right of the rim. Good positioning and a finish by Algier.
Yeah, they went right to the post just like East Knox did out of the box. But difference is one-on-one coverage there, and Algier used her strength against Opfer. Got a great clean look off the glass.
Into the corner, here's a three. It is up. It is an air ball, weak side. Rebound pulled down by Diven, then it goes off at Diven's foot.
That's fine.
And,
they
will give it to Fredricktown as it goes off at Diven's foot.
For a minute, I thought he was going to call it that we're staying here. Like I thought it was staying in this corner. I was like, geez.
Callie Carpenter has it, and East Knox trailing it by 11. Need a defensive stop here. Looking inside, it is knocked away by the Bulldogs, and now pushing with Molly Totten, who gives it up. And the shot is blocked from behind by Boughton as Isabel Bostic tried to go up with it. Good job there by Boughton to chase her down.
That one extra pass just let Boughton get to that block. If that pass doesn't happen, Boughton can only foul Totten.
Now the ball is lost and picked up by Boughton. This has been a sloppy game here tonight. Both teams. And with it is Callie Carpenter. She's been pretty quiet tonight on her birthday. With the basketball, Carpenter, three, and misses badly. Diven gets the rebound. Carpenter hasn't done, I don't even know if she's scored yet.
No,
she got two. Yeah, she got two. Inside, baseline jumper, up, rattles out, and rebound Algier. And now a push with Carpenter in the front court, under 3 to go in the first half, and the Freddies up by 11. Maya Bryant with it, cross court, gives it Boughton. Quick trigger three for the right point, rattles out, rebound Diven. Diven has it knocked away, picked up on the floor by Offer eventually, and now taken away by Bryant, and she gets the shot to go with the right hand. That was, again, very sloppy, but it works.
Just sticking with it. I mean, 3 Freddies didn't lead the nest there, and only one Offer, one Bulldog was left.
Crossing over is Bostic. Gives it up now for Molly Totten high on the right, guarded by Harris, who's playing a lot here tonight. Dive in the basketball, guarded by Bryant. Goes into the lane, pulls up. Jay in the lane, leaves it short, knocked around, and it's going to be a jump ball. And keep it here with East Knox as Kit Bellman checks in. And Bella Ritchie in for the Lady Freddies.
I'd say that's probably 2 of the toughest girls on the floor going at it there for that jump ball between Diven and Algier.
Algier wearing that thick brace on her knee. Bounced into the corner with the basketball. Reese Todd tries to go inside to Offer. Ball on the floor, eventually picked up by Diven, left of the lane. Diven spins around, looks for some help, puts it on the floor, now throws it back up top. Totten gives it up. Todd, right wing. With the basketball, Bostic. Here's a three, up, no good. Rebound for Diven. Her shot is up and no good. Big side rebound by Boughton. Some just kind of ill-advised shots right now with the Bulldogs on the offensive end. They've scored just 2 points in the quarter. Here's Ritchie with the basketball. She tries to throw it up, and it gets knocked away and taken away. And a push for Totten. Totten left of the lane. Totten inside. She puts it up the left hand. No. And a rebound is pulled down by Bellman. And now Boughton throws it down for Algier. Nice pass to Algier. Algier, a couple dribbles off the glass, no good. It was a great pass. No finish there, though, as Diven gets it. And with 1:18 to go this first half, 25-12. Fredricktown is leading, and the ball thrown away. This is getting really ugly, Bo.
No, I know.
Well, Ella Boughton has it. You got to slow it down after a couple possessions like that between these teams. Callie Carpenter has it on the left wing. Gives it up for Bellman. Bellman cross court. Boughton drops it inside for Ritchie. Ritchie back out to Boughton. It's knocked away, and it'll stay with Fredricktown. 55 seconds to go in this first half. 25-12. Fredricktown the lead. Algier to the bench. Toombs comes in. Diven is out along with Molly Totten as Jasmine Smith is back in for the Lady Bulldogs. And now Callie Carpenter gives it up to Ritchie. Back to Carpenter, left wing. Carpenter has the basketball, 47 seconds to go in the first half. Carpenter has it on the right wing, crosses over, throws it back behind her to Bellman. Bellman cross court to Boughton on the left wing. Dribbles left to the lane, Boughton stops, looks for help, gives it up for Ritchie. Now Bellman throws it back into the corner. Right wing to Carpenter. She dribbles the right baseline, gets cut off. Tries to throw it back up top. Left wing three. Up by Boughton. It is way off the mark. A rebound pulled down by Bellman. Her shot is up and way off the mark. And a rebound ripped down by Jasmine Smith, and she'll push. 18 seconds to go in the first half. 25-12 Freddies. And a three from the corner is up. It's way off the mark. Falls right into Ritchie's hands. Now to slow it down on this possession.
Yeah. Not too slow, though. Only got 6 seconds.
There's a three up by Carpenter. No good. A rebound pulled down by Ritchie. Ritchie just spins around, throws up a wild shot, misses. That'll be the end of the first half. That was not a pretty first half, really, for either team. But for the Fredricktown Freddies, they lead it 25-12 at the break. At 25 points the first matchup, too, but it was 25-17. 25-12. We are at halftime here at East Knox. We'll take this break, and we'll be back on WMVO.
Dear parents, don't wait. Educate. Empower us with knowledge. Keep talking to us about underage alcohol use, dating violence, and mental health. You are empowering us with knowledge to be the change. Thank you. This ad is sponsored by the Teen Advisory Council of Knox County.
We are empowering Knox County youth. Visit us online to learn more at www.tacofknox.org. That's tacofknox.org.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Down on the floor, they got the kids playing basketball. It's fun to watch this kind of stuff. And they're out there playing. That's why it's a 12-minute half. We were talking about it. That's the reason. So last night we had a bunch of cheerleaders performing at the half. I like this kind of a thing. Gets kids involved, gives them an opportunity. I always like doing that kind of a thing at halftime. Do you ever do that, Bo? Get a play at halftime?
No, they never did that when I was a kid.
What about you, Delaney? Did you get a play at halftime of the varsity game? You did? You did or you didn't?
What?
Did you get to play at halftime of the varsity games? Yeah. Oh, all right. So you got to. They didn't do that kind of thing up where
our rival school did.
Oh. Well, I did it, and it was a lot of fun. But here it's 25-12, so the little kids are going at it. This is fun. You get the cheering and
a little vanilla ice in the background.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll try to keep that up the live stream because I'm really not sure if we're supposed to be listening to music or not. I'm not really sure. Anyway, this ball game, looking back at it, 25-12 here at the half. And I'll be honest with you, Bo, and I don't know if you feel kind of the same. There's just not a lot of flow to this. A lot of turnovers, sloppy passes, some sloppy shots, too. Right now, a 13-point lead for Fredricktown in the game they have to have.
Yeah, there really hasn't been a flow ever since about 4 minutes into the game. We got out of the blocks, kind of firing. Both squads were neck and neck for a little bit, and then slowly East Knox has really kind of just turned the ball over or really not taken kind of poor offensive shots. And on the other end, Fredricktown is not necessarily scored every time they've gone down, but it seems like they've gotten at least an offensive rebound or two every time they do shoot the ball, or they get fouled, they go to the line. It just seems like every time that Fredricktown goes down, even if they're not scoring, it's something at least productive.
Yeah. Well, right now, we're watching a bunch of some bitty ball, as they call it. And there's a shot in the lane. Oh, missed it. A little too strong. And pushing up the floor for East Knox. But anyway, looking back at this game for the scoring for the first half, Reese Todd got the scoring started, 3-0 East Knox. Bellman, who's really come on offensively for the Freddies last couple times we've seen them, she got a score for Fredricktown to get started. Diamond got a put back to make it 5-2, about 54 seconds into the game. Steal and lay in by Callie Carpenter made it 5-4 at the 6:40 mark. That's where that score was that I couldn't find. And then Offer scored. Bryant answered. Bellman hit back-to-back threes to make it 12-7 in Fredericktown's favor. 4:23 to go in the opening quarter. Todd hit a three to answer it. Then Vika Arnett went 2 of 4 from the line on separate occasions. And Harris 1 of 2 from the line to make it 15-10 with 53 seconds to go in the quarter. And then Toombs scored to make it 17-10 in favor of Fredericktown at the end of one. And then Ella Diven got him back within 5 at 17-12. But then the Lady Freddies finished the half on an 8-0 run. Toombs scored again. She had 4 in the first half. Harris hit 1 of 2 free throws. Algier hit 1 of 2 free throws. Then Algier scored again on a very nice play on an inbounds pass that Bo was talking about. And Bryant scored 25-12. There was no scoring in the final 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the half. And here it's 25-12 Fredericktown as we sit at the half. As
it's got our first bucket of the biddy ball.
All right, we like to see those kind of things. When you look back at that first half between Fredericktown and East Knox, what stood out to you? I just thought it was just sloppy basketball. And, you know, if you're Fredericktown, you know you can play a lot better than that. And if you're East Knox, you know, getting the basketball inside to Offer, let her try to work down in the paint, see what she can do. But right now, East Knox got to find something because they're down by 13.
Yeah, some of the takeaways from the first half was, I think East Knox was trying to get it to Offer when she's on the floor. We didn't see her for a little bit in the second quarter, but every time they did get the ball, Fredericktown's done a great job of doubling her, whether it's Algier or Toombs picking her up, and then on the back end, like a Carpenter or a Bellman or even like a Bryant will come and double, and they've really made life hard for Offer. As you saw the one time, she shot the ball as soon as she kind of caught it, and you're probably thinking it's a post, you know, what is she doing? But she honestly thought that was probably the cleanest look she might get because she knew a double team was coming. For Fredericktown, I would say just honestly continue doing the dirty work. We've seen them get on the floor. We've seen them offensive rebound. We've seen them crash the glass on defense. Just kind of keep doing those dirty work things, continue towards a win. I mean, you're up 13 with the way you played in the first half. Just continue to push through. And like I said, keep East Knox very uncomfortable. East Knox has shot a lot of quick shots and just not really anything they've really worked for, just kind of anything they've been given.
Are you surprised by how much Fredericktown used their depth? Because we haven't seen Harris at really any point this year, and she comes into the ball game, whether she may have been injured before or not, but she comes into the ball game, and we saw quite a bit of Bella Ritchie there. Arnett, we've seen her off the bench, but using different people off the bench and kind of developing that depth as you get into the latter part of the season.
Yeah, I would say I'm more surprised at the amount of people, but I'm not really surprised at what Coach Pryor's doing. I thought during Centerburg he tried to, test a bunch of different lineups, different people playing with different people at different times, and I just think that's kind of his mad scientist way he's kind of been doing, especially here at East Knox. It just putting together different lineups, different kind of chemistries, and seeing what you can get because, like you said, come playoff time, you're going to need to rely on whoever can play the most comfortably on the floor.
Once again, it is 25-12 here at the half. Fredericktown Freddies lead this one. Thanks to Pizza Cottage. Try their BLT pizza today, folks. New Directions. Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction is our title sponsor. And I think they're done for this girls game, maybe? Nope, they're going to play a little bit longer as Fredericktown comes out of the locker room and give everybody a chance here to play. It's good to see these from the kids. And get in there and, yep. Well, that shot almost was up and good. The Bulldog White gets the rebound. I don't know. How else do you say it here? But 25-12. And it's fun here. And they're actually, what's interesting, as that shot is up and good.
Bulldog 21.
You know what's interesting is they're actually going to play another game after this game.
Yeah.
They're playing a middle school game after this. And so I don't know who's coming over or what the whole plan here is, but
that'll be exciting. That'll be exciting for the middle school.
Yeah. Get an opportunity to play there.
Oh, wow.
But anyway.
Double dribble called.
Double dribble. Wow.
Haven't seen one of those get called in high school in a while, but we're calling it here at.
Yeah. But anyway.
I don't even know what grade this is. This is probably, what do you think, maybe 4th, 5th grade?
Well, 25-12 12 is the score of this varsity game. And we'll take the break. We'll come back. We'll see if they get ready for basketball here. Second half action. WMBO.
Parents, don't wait. Educate. Empower us with knowledge. Keep talking to us about underage alcohol use, dating violence, and mental health. You are empowering us with knowledge to be the change. Thank you. This ad is sponsored by the Teen Advisory Council of Knox County.
We are empowering Knox County youth. Visit us online to learn more at www.tacofknox.org. That's tacofknox.org.
All right, we're back here at East Knox. I don't know. They must be playing the whole 12 minutes. I don't think I've ever seen this in my life. Usually when the teams come out on the floor, you stop playing. I don't know.
Yeah, usually game's over.
Yep. Well, they're not doing that, so. All right, they say it's over now. With 3 minutes to go.
Give a hand for these third and fourth grade girls.
Yeah, third and fourth grade. There you
Great
go.
job, ladies.
As East Knox and Fredricktown get ready to play some girls basketball, second half action. And hey, by the way, we've got a show on Monday night featuring the East Knox girls basketball team and the Mount Vernon girls basketball team who fell to Granville last night. And then Friday night we'll be at Mount Vernon well, we won't be, but Curtis will be, as Licking Heights and Mount Vernon face off. And then Saturday we'll be back at it as we see these East Knox Bulldogs play at Centerburg in Knoxmore Athletic Conference action. But again, for Fredricktown, this is a very important game in terms of staying in the conference race. They lead it right now 25-12 as they get ready for second half action here from East Knox. What do you want to see in this second half here, Bo?
I want to see East Knox clean it up on the offensive floor. I think if they kind of just relax, pass it around a little bit, look for a great shot instead of just settling for a good or okay shot, I think we'll see a difference on the offensive floor from them. I think they've been rebounding it pretty well on the defensive end, but also at the same time, Fredericktown's been really aggressive on the offensive glass and going to have to keep them off of it in the second half. For Fredericktown, what I want to see, I just want to see continuance of dominance. Just come in here, do your work, get the win, get out, enjoy your weekend. But up 13 right now, you just want to push this game. If you can comfortably push this to a win by the end of the third quarter, put this into the 30s, 25s, that would be great. But at the end of the day, if they can get out of here with a win, I think that's, good at the end of the day for them.
25-12 right now. 8 points for Kit Bellman in the first half for the Lady Freddies. As had a good first half there. Callie Carpenter, we'll see if she gets going a little bit more here in the second half as we get ready for basketball. I don't know. Are they going to add time? Are they not going to add time? I don't really know.
I don't think so.
I don't think they are either, but they're still shooting with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter, or before the third quarter starts here. But nevertheless, getting ready for basketball as the Lady Freddies, who used some depth there in that first half, should be pretty fresh for this second half here. So the Lady Freddies from Fredricktown and the East Knox Bulldogs getting ready for second half action. And we almost had a 5-minute halftime last night, but they ended up not having that for the JV. And will they maybe go to that at some point? Maybe, I don't know, because that's pretty much all they got this time.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a lot of time. Anyway, Lady Freddies being talked to by Jared Pryor and Mandy Todd having a discussion with her team. It trails by 13. They get ready for second half action here tonight from Howard, Ohio. And Opper will be out there along with Fawcett, along with Diven. Also out there is Bostic. And trying to see who the other one is there. But anyway, Fredricktown will go with Bellman, Boughton, Algier, Carpenter, and Bryant. As Boughton has the basketball, right wing, into the right corner to Bryant. Bryant goes cross court to Bellman, had a nice first half. Gets it up now for Boughton. 7:45 to go in the third quarter. Bryant goes in, gets blocked, goes out of bounds, stays with the Lady Freddies. And Bryant will throw it in here. So Lady Freddies lead it by 13. They bounce it for Callie Carpenter. She was pretty quiet in the first half. Inside to Bryant. Bryant finishes right of the rim.
Yeah, it's the second time they've ran that out of bounds where it's a quick pass into the wing and then it's a nice duck in into the post from the inbounder.
Diamond looking inside, bounces on the baseline. Shot is up, blocked by Boughton. Boughton chases it down and now going the other way off the miss by Fawcett. On the block, I should say. And now Carpenter has it taken away by Fawcett. She goes right behind her and grabs it. Fawcett left of the lane. Fawcett fakes the pass, shot up and no good, left of the rim. Rebound Diamond, she puts it up, misses badly. Another shot up and a foul called as Bostic got it and is fouled going to the free throw line.
I finally get to see East Knox to the line. And that's usually not, something good to say. If the first time you're going to the line, it's the third quarter. Mm-hmm. But, hey, got to start somewhere when you only scored 12. But, hey, only down 15. See if they can get the comeback rolling here. The
free throws up and no good.
I told you.
Yeah. And
anytime I talk during free throws.
Yeah, in that first half, the Freddies went to the free throw line 5 times, and every time they went 1 for 2. So I expect this free throw to go. It is up, and it is good.
We'll just have Hughes talk during free throws from now on. That way they can ensure success.
Yeah, at least have one. Boughton into the front court with the basketball, picks up her dribble, gives it up for Bellman. Bellman, right wing to Bryant. Bryant drops it down on the right baseline. Carpenter knifes her way in, head of the key. Bellman puts up a 3. Bellman buries another one. Bellman is hot here tonight. 30-13, 11 points for her. And now dribbling the baseline, jumper, pull up Jay, up and good by Reese Todd. And now it's 30-15 with 6:32 to go in this third quarter. A little more pace to it here. I hope I didn't jinx that. Bellman, left wing, gives it up to Carpenter. Carpenter looking in for Bryant, double team, throws it back to Bellman, right wing, now to Boughton. She sets for a 3. It is off the mark, hits the cable, and goes back to East Knox. 6:16 to go third quarter as the Freddies doubling up the Bulldogs.
There's always just gyms you come into and it's going to have a basketball hit the cable kind of hoop, and definitely here at East Knox, looking at the hoops, it's definitely one of those kind of apparatuses.
Bulldogs here have the basketball and leaping in the air, now diving a jumper up, left the lane, no good. Ball tipped to the air. Ball on the floor now, and bodies flying, and a jump ball will keep it on that end with the Bulldogs. 5:57 to go third quarter.
Good to see both teams get on the floor there for the loose ball. But like I said, Fredricktown, they're always there for loose balls.
Yeah. Try to get the basketball in. Offer makes a tough catch. Here's a right wing 3. It is up at an air ball. And saved back in by diving to Offer. Offer has on the left wing. Throws it cross court. Todd with the basketball. Gives it up for Offer. Knocked away by Carpenter and then picked up by Fawcett. Now a corner 3 is up and it is good for the East Knox Bulldogs. Diving. 5.5 to go here in this third. 30-18. Freddies the lead. Big 3 for the East Knox Bulldogs. Boughton gives it up for Carpenter. Ball knocked away. And now going the other way is Fawcett has it. Puts it up with the left hand and got it to go. Left of the rim. And now speeding it up. Really starting to help out the East Knox Bulldogs. 30-20 is the score. Timeout Freddies here on WMBO.
Never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
Back here at East Knox where the Bulldogs are getting back in this thing. Only trail it by 10 now as Diamond hit a 3, Fawcett a 2, Todd a 2. It was 30-13 at one point, but a 7-0 run now for the Bulldogs to get back in this thing.
Yeah, 10-point game, mate. Anything can happen now.
Well, you got to continue to keep getting stopped if you're the Bulldogs. And the Freddies will trigger it in out of their timeout with 5:14 to go third quarter, 30-20. And now Ella Boughton has the basketball, crossing over into the front court. Stops just beyond half court. Gives it for Carpenter just beyond half court. Carpenter's been pretty quiet tonight. Gives it up for Boughton. She only has the 4 points. Carpenter pulls for a 3, head of the key. She's got 7. I'll pick your lottery numbers later. 33-20 is our score right now. She nails a 3, and she can do that. We saw it against Centerburg.
When she shot it, I was about to say you might want to get your calculator out, add 3 more.
Yeah, she pulled up with confidence and hit it on her birthday, by the way. And if they win, Delaney says she will sing happy birthday. We all want to happen. All right, dribbling on the right wing is Fawcett. And now throws it cross court, gives it up for Todd. Todd puts it on the floor, stops the lefty, flips it in the air for Opper, takes the tough catch, and then probably, I thought she took a step, but she's fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line. Looked like she took a step at first, but made a tough catch, I'll tell you that. But Opper's been held in check so far. And this one, just the 2 points. Free throw is up, and it is good. Scored back in the first quarter, and that's the last point she's had until that free throw. And she hit them both.
Good looking free throw.
33-22, 4:26 to go in the third quarter. An 11-point lead for the Lady Freddies. Led by as many as 17. And Callie Carpenter, who just hit that 3, bounces now for Algar. Give and go to Carpenter. Carpenter stripped to the ball, and now the other way. Quickly going is Fawcett. Fawcett then cut off and knocked away, taken away by Boughton. She finds Carpenter, who is all alone, and lays it off the glass and in right of the rim. And a bucket for the Lady Freddies to extend their lead. 35-22, halfway through this third period. Right wing, diving into the right corner. Fawcett looking to a cutting offer, doesn't get it to her. Fawcett dribbling on the right wing, dribbling to her left with 3:45 to go third quarter. Behind the left is Todd with the basketball. Reese Todd into the left corner. Here's a 3. It's up. It is no good on an air ball. Picked up by Boughton, and she throws it up the floor to Carpenter. Carpenter off the glass and in right of the rim, and she is fouled. Good find by Boughton. And she'll be competing to be the quarterback next year of the Freddies. Now, that was a great pass up the floor, though, and a finish for Carpenter.
I was going to say, I mean, might have to call up Coach Hartley this year and say play quarterback this year.
That was a great pass up the floor. And Carpenter's starting to get going a little bit here in this one. She's got 11 now, averages 16 a game on her birthday. And one. 38-22 is lead extended to 16 with 3:32 to go in this third quarter. As Ava Fawcett crosses the timeline. Ava Fawcett with the basketball. Ava Fawcett spins around, bounces head of the key for Bostic. Now at the foul line, jumper off the mark. A rebound picked up and stepped on the end line, or was there a foul? I think there was a foul, actually.
Thought there should have been a foul on Offer's jumper there.
Yeah, they call a foul on the Lady Freddies. And couldn't see from there. I guess it was on Maya Bryant. So Bryant picks up her second. And now a left wing 3. Banked in by Molly Totten. Banks open. She hits it. That's a big triple to get it back within 13.
Totten's played very well off the bench.
Callie Carpenter, she's getting hot here in this quarter. She goes inside, right of the lane. Jumper up, jumper no good. Rebound pulled down by Bryant, knocked away by Fawcett. Out of bounds will stay with Fredricktown. 2:58 to go in the third quarter. 38-25, the Lady Freddies leading in this one. They bounce it inside. Shot is up, and it is no good for Maya Bryant. And now a push for Diven. And knocked away by Ella Boughton. Boughton being aggressive here. She's got the basketball. Bounces for Carpenter. It's knocked out of bounds by Fawcett. And now Arnett will come into the ball game. Got some burn there in the first half. And here comes in for the first time as Ella Boughton takes a seat. Jared Pryor goes to his bench. 2:44 to go third quarter. 38-25. The Freddies with the lead. Bryant tries to throw it to Carpenter and throws it out of bounds. Jared Pryor's going, ooh, boy. So 2:41 to go third quarter. 38-25. Turnover by the Lady Freddies. They lead it. And Chloe Tucker comes in as Ava Fawcett goes to the bench for the Lady Bulldogs. .237 to go, third quarter, 38-25 Freddies. And a bounce high on the right for Molly Totten. Now high on the left. With it is Bostic, gives it up. Bostic gets it back on the left wing. Throws it on the right wing to Totten. Totten looking inside, now throws it in the right corner. Divin throws up a three. It's off the heel. Rebound pulled down by Bryan. He throws it up the floor, and a foul is called as she is hacked trying to get it up the floor. And the foul is on, well, I couldn't tell. They're 13. That's Molly Totten who picks up the foul. And now in for the Freddies, Bella Ritchie. And Toombs comes in as well. Grayson Toombs. And now Carpenter, they try to hand it to her, and it was not good. Turnover on the Lady Freddies. And so, again, a chance for the Bulldogs right now, Bo, to get back within 10, maybe even 9 here at this point.
Yeah.
Actually, you can only get up to 10, but get up to 10, get it back in this ball game, down by 13 right now. Spin around there for Bostic, gives it up. And now Totten has the basketball, looking for help. Totten drops it down for Bostic, back to Totten, in the lane, puts it up, she's fouled. 1:51 to go, third quarter, and it's 38-25. So, Molly Totten to the free throw line. She hit a three to get him back within 13. Free throw is up and good. .151 to go in the third quarter. Here's a free throw. It's up and good. Totten bags a couple. Gets it back within 11 with 1:51 to go third quarter. Harris trying to get the ball in. Finally does. And Arnett loses the basketball, but it'll stay with Fredricktown as it goes out of bounds on the sideline.
The hometown not happy with that one.
Yep. 1:48 to go in this third quarter, 38-27. Favor of Fredricktown. Trying to get the basketball in. They do to Arnett. Arnett puts it on the floor. Arnett pushes into the front court. Arnett has it and then loses it. And now the other way. Bostic into the front court. Bostic gives it up for Offer on the left elbow. Gives it up on the right point. Divin has it. Divin puts it on the floor. 90 seconds to go in this third quarter. 38-27. Fredricktown, excuse me. And the jumper is up and good by Offer. And hey, it's back to a 9-point game. 38-29 with $1:20 to go here in this third quarter. Arnett bounces for Harris. Harris has the basketball. Harris looking for Carpenter. It's knocked away. Harris gives it back up to Carpenter. Carpenter has 12 in the ball game. Their team's up 9 right now. Bouncing for Ritchie. Ritchie going inside. Ritchie stops. Harris wants a three. Instead, she fakes it, dribbles, puts it up, and she is fouled. Boy, this is some pretty sloppy basketball tonight. So, Harris will go to the free throw line. Chance to extend this lead, get it back into double digits. 38-29 Fredricktown. And a bunch of kids started screaming, and she missed it. Ella Boughton is back into the ball game. Arnett takes a seat. Well, if she misses this one and you're East Knox, you go down and score, you're back within 7. You gotta feel pretty good.
If you can somehow get this close to 5, whether it's down 4, down 6, around that 5 range, that'd be really good for the fourth quarter.
Both of them there, and it'll back to East Knox with 54 seconds to go here in this quarter. Trailing by 9. They get the basketball up to Molly Totten, but she will let Bostic run the point. Bostic with the basketball. Bostic has it. High on the right. Bostic with the basketball. Gives it ahead of the key. Now they're looking for Divin. She decides not to shoot a deep three. Gives it up to Offer. Offer is fouled by Toombs. And yeah, good cut by Offer to get over right on the block. And a good pass. And now Offer a chance to get it back within 7 now. Good play design there. She got over there. And, you know, when you cut like that, and you've got to get a quick pass in there. You can't wait around. That's exactly what the Bulldogs were able to do. And now a free throw is up, and a free throw is good.
Beautiful looking free throw for him.
Hopper, she was on our Super Q All-Star team last year. Now this one's 38-30. And East Knox right now is trailing it by 8, pending this free throw by Opfer. And she gets that one to go. 2 for 2. Nope, a lane violation.
Very,
Well, that's unfortunate for East Knox. Got it back within 7. But now, Freddies have it, leading it by 8. Carpenter has it on the right wing. Carpenter puts it on the floor, and little floater on the baseline, no good. Opfer pushing quickly up the floor with Molly Totten. Molly Totten one-on-one with Algier. Decides to stop, put it up, air ball, but right into the hands of the East Knox Bulldogs, Chloe Tucker, and she misses, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Just under 15 seconds to go in the third quarter, 38-30. Fredricktown is leading in this one. East Knox probably wants to go for one shot here, Bo.
I would hope so. But the last time we had 15 seconds, we saw them each possess it twice.
Totten gives it up. Right wing 3. It is up. It is off the rim. 5 seconds down. The ball just thrown away by Bryant, and now Carpenter takes it away. Carpenter with 1 second. Carpenter shot at the buzzer. No, up the heel. That'll do it for 3 quarters here at East Knox. 38-30. Freddies the lead on WMVO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Few products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
We are back here to start the fourth quarter, and this one hasn't been pretty, but at least it's close. 38-30 as we start the fourth quarter. Freddies the lead. Callie Carpenter, Ella Boughton, Kit Bowman, as well as Kennedy Algier and Bella Ritchie, and a double dribble called on Callie Carpenter. And for the Bulldogs, they got Chloe Tucker, Molly Totten, as well as Ava Fawcett, Offer, and Ella Diamond. 34, 38-30, 7:48 to go in this ballgame. Fawcett has the basketball. Fawcett on the right wing, taken away by Callie Carpenter. Tucker tried to get out in front of her. She does. Right hand up, no good. Rebound, Bellman, baseline jumper. Ritchie got it. And it's now 40-30 with 7.5 to go in the game. Ritchie's first points. Fawcett the basketball into the right corner, bouncing inside for Opper. Opper gets fouled. Algier with 7:21 to go in this game.
Just got her hands caught there in the cookie jar. Couldn't get out in time and got the foul there on Opfer. Yep. But I like how tough she's playing inside the post, not letting anything come easy for old tall 11.
7:21 to go in this game, 40-30. Fredricktown the lead right now. Try to get the ball in. Totten is there. She's got it. Dribbles right of the lane. Stops. Bounces. Here's a 3 up by Divid. It is up. It rattles out. Opfer rebound. She puts it back. Left to the rim. Opfer. And now it's 40-32. Need a stop if you're the Bulldogs right now. Ella Boughton crosses over Totten. Ella Boughton with the basketball. Flips it up into the corner. Here's a 3 by Bellman. It is no good. Rebound, Callie Carpenter. Shot up the glass and in right of the rim. Carpenter with a putback. Good positioning. And it's 42-32 in the front court. Totten has the basketball. Shot up from the right wing. It is no good. Saved. Oh, up the floor to Carpenter by Boughton. One-on-one with Totten. Carpenter finishes right on the rim, and Carpenter on her birthday. She's got her season average. And a timeout is called. It's 44-32. Favor of Fredricktown. 6.5 to go on WMVO.
You never thought your child would get their own home, but it needs new wiring pulled and the kitchen could use a makeover. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric and Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004.
Cubbage Electric and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Cubbage Electric and Construction, 740-627-8004.
We're back here at East Knox High School. First time we visited here. We'll be back again. Maybe not me and Bo and Delaney, but me and Bo, I don't think we're coming back here this year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but I think
it's a beautiful gym. Just
too
much purple for me.
Too much purple. So no more Bo coming here because he doesn't like the color purple. Well, into the front court with the basketball is Ava Fawcett. Her team right now is down by 12. Fawcett spins around the right wing. Looks to pass it. Y'all knocked away. Now picked back up. And now Tucker with it on the left wing. 6:14 to go in the game. Tucker bounces back to Fawcett. Fawcett dribbles left of the lane. Stops. Looks for help. Bounces on the left wing to Todd. Todd throws it inside. It's knocked out of bounds. Will stay with East Knox. 6:05 to go in the game. 12-point lead for the Freddies.
Let's see if they can create kind of a quick offensive score here.
Well, knocked away, and it's eventually picked up by Bellman. Throws it back behind her, though. Diven picks it off. Dive it inside of the right hand, off the glass, no good. Ball knocked around, picked up by Fawcett, and now a jump ball called. It'll stay with East Knox with 5:54 to go in this ball game.
Definitely got to get points here for East Knox. Any way you can here on this possession.
Now it's inside. Shot is up with the left hand, no good. Diving. Well, knocked around once again, eventually picked up by Fawcett. Fawcett has the basketball, throws it cross court. And Tucker, three, up and good. Chloe Tucker from downtown. And now it's 44-35 with 5:39 to go. And East Knox gets the stop. This thing gets interesting now. Boughton into the front court. Guarded there by Todd. Stops, bounces back behind her to Carpenter. Carpenter was 16 in the ball game. As on the right wing, stops right in the lane, bounces Algier. Algier inside, shot is up for Algier. She got it to go. Okay, that one.
The kind shooter's touch roll.
I suppose. And inside to Hopper, she spins around with the right hand. No, it rolls out. A rebound, Boughton. Boughton to Carpenter. Carpenter to slow it down with 5:05 now to go in the game. 11-point lead for the Freddies. Carpenter has the basketball on the right wing. Carpenter dribbles on the right wing with 16 points in the game. Leaves it. Now Boughton throws it to Carpenter. Carpenter head fakes, shot up, leaves it short, and the ball to Algier. She puts it up and it rattles it again off the heel. Algier back-to-back buckets. 48-35 with 4:40 to go in the game. 13-point lead. Ava Fawcett looking for offer on the right baseline. Backs her way in. Puts it up with the right hand. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down. And a jump ball, I believe, again. We'll give it back to Fredricktown as Diamond did a nice job of getting the rebound, but got tied up. And so Jasmine Smith comes in for the Lady Bulldogs. And looks like Richie takes the seat. Bryant's back in. 48-35 Freddies. Callie Carpenter with the basketball. Callie Carpenter in the front court. Callie Carpenter bounces for Bellman. Bellman around a ball screen, dribbling to the left. Now gives it up. Three. Up. Deep three. Ella Boughton from downtown.
Drains it.
And it's 51-35. They can't get the basketball in. Finally, they do to Diven. Diven back to Fawcett. Now a 16-point game with the left hand. Shot is up and good by Fawcett. And good job with a sense of urgency right now for the Bulldogs. And Callie Carpenter almost had to take it away. Still in the backcourt, still. Now Boughton with it, throws it up the floor to Bellman. Bellman has it on the left with 3:40 to go here in this game. 51-37, Freddies the lead. No fouls so far, now one. As Todd called for a foul. And realistically speaking, with 3:35 to go, not really a bad foul. She was going for the basketball. They had to get some fouls anyway. Unfortunately for her, that's her third. But 3:35 to go in this ball game, and the Freddies hold a 14-point advantage. Ella Boughton with the basketball, drops it now in for Bryant, puts up the right hand. She can't get it to go, but she is fouled.
It's the third or fourth time we've seen Fredricktown on the inbounds kind of just throw a short pass to the corner, have their inbounder tuck in there at the block and go to work one-on-one. It's worked out really, really great tonight for them. Gotten to the foul line, and I think they've scored probably about 6 or 8 points off of it as well.
Well,
now it's your turn to talk during the free throw, so that way she makes it.
Yeah. Update on another basketball game, 49-44. Granville beats Mount Vernon in boys hoops. So they played this afternoon. Free throw is up, and this one's no good. And pulled down on the free throw, and then Algier knocks her over. 3:28 to go in this game as Algier lost her balance. Call for the foul. And with 3:28 to go in this game, 51-37 in favor of the Fredricktown Freddies. Is Fawcett will come back into the ball game, and Isabel Bostic takes a seat. 51-37. East Knox trailing by 4 with the basketball, looking inside. They bounce it at the head of the key. Here's a three. It's up, and it's off the heel. A rebound is pulled down there by Totten. Totten puts a shot up, gets partially blocked. Shot is up, missed again this time by Jasmine Smith, and she puts up again. Gets blocked by Boughton with 3:05 to go in the game. 51-37. Hopper back in the ball game. I don't think you're going to see her sit again.
Yeah, it's a block party breaking out here in East Knox.
Dive into the bench and a timeout called by Jared Pryor. All right, we'll take it with him here on WMVO. 14-point lead for the Freddies, 3:05 to go in the game.
You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, impact, motivate.
Welcome back here at East Knox, and 51-37. The lead to the Freddies as East Knox will trigger it in with Reese Todd. They throw it up the floor, picked up by Totten. Now it's Fawcett on the right wing. Ava Fawcett, 3 minutes to go in the game. 14-point lead for the Lady Freddies. Fawcett has the basketball, bounces for Offer into the right corner. Faking a three, Todd. Offer wants a three for the right wing. Up. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Carpenter, and she will be called for the jump ball, so it'll go back to Fredricktown. 2:45 to go in this game. 51-37 in favor of Fredricktown. A lot of jump balls.
Especially the second half.
Allie Carpenter has it for Fredricktown. And again, with no shot clock and up by 14, I would just move the basketball, but that's me. And that's why I'm not a coach. Carpenter gives it up. Boughton, she shoots a deep three and misses badly. And then it goes off of Offer and eventually gets picked up by Fawcett, who pushes into the front court. Guarded by Bellman closely. 2:25 to go in the game. Now Offer with it on the right wing.
Thought about it.
Yeah. Inside, Totten is fouled on the drive. 2:19 to go. 51-37. In favor of Fredricktown. And back in is Chloe Tucker, and back in is Autumn Lehman for the Bulldogs. Reese down to the bench, dive into the bench. Freddie's trying to go to 11-2. And the ball over the head and just goes right out of bounds. Trying to get it to Lehman, and then overthrew her. Out of bounds. Oh, 2:19 to go in the game. 51-37. Fredricktown the lead in what has been an overall sloppy game. But, hey, you got to win the ugly ones, too.
A lot of different change of paces from slow to fast.
Really has been. Carpenter into the front corner with the basketball. High on the left. Hands it off now to Bellman. 2:10 to go in the game. Bellman has the basketball. High on the right to Boughton. Ella Boughton with the basketball. Drops it in for Algier, and then eventually Bellman picks it up. Algier just kind of flipped it over her head. And hey, they go to the free throw line with Bellman. I don't know. We've done a lot of games this year. This one has not been pretty. And Bellman is going to the free throw line. 2:01 to go in the game. 14-point lead for the Freddies is now still 14. 2:01 to go in the contest. Another free throw coming for Bellman. And she's got 11 in the ball game. And now she has 11 still. Opper gets the rebound and another foul. 1:58 to go in this game.
We're getting our fouls in this last quarter.
We sure are. Bryant picks up the foul, I believe. Is that who they called it on? Or they called on Carp? Yeah. No, it's on Boughton. Okay.
Must be getting close to the total fouls over under right now.
Yeah. 1:55 to go in this game. 14-point lead for the Freddies as Fawcett has the basketball, dribbling inside Fawcett. Fawcett spins around against Carpenter, looking inside, bounces for Opfer on the left wing. Opfer puts it on the floor. Opfer spins around at the foul line. Opfer at the foul line bounces now for Fawcett. She gets blocked from behind. Opfer gets it, and then she sells the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Coach Pryor's looking for the jump ball. He said we've been calling a lot of jump balls, thought we could get one there. That was probably the most jump ball looking one of them all, but Opfer's going to go to the line after getting a good offensive rebound. Made a great pass, too, to set up the play there to Fawcett.
Free throw is up. It is good for Opfer. Sydney Opfer now up to 10 points. Harris goes to the bench for the Freddies. Another free throw upcoming. It's good. 2 for 2 for Opfer. 51-39 with about 36 to go in this ball game. And Boughton has the basketball in the backcourt, and she's fouled by Lehman. 1:31 to go in the contest, and that'll be the 4th team foul. So everything from here on out, everybody goes to the line and shoots 2 on fouls. Carpenter wisely pulls the ball out on her birthday, which I think I've mentioned. Bellman, Carpenter, here's center court. $1:20 to go, up by 12. 51-39. Well, at least this game was closer to that Centerburg game against Danville.
Little 4 corners here coming from Pryor.
Bellman has the basketball. Bellman stops, throws it back behind her to Boughton. Now Boughton with it with 1:07 to go. And it's knocked away by Opfer. Opfer steals it. Opfer one-on-one with Boughton. Opfer right of the lane. Puts up the shot. Got it to go Opfer. And so now it's 51-41. With 55 seconds to go in the game, Boughton having some trouble getting rid of it. Finds Bellman. Bellman back to Boughton. Back to Bellman. Timeout Pryor. 48.7 seconds to go in this game. 10-point lead for the Freddies on WMVO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
All right, we're back here at East Knox where it's 51-41. A game, as Bo mentioned, doesn't have a lot of pace to it tonight, but we're getting near the end. And that was 2 people playing catch, and Jared Pryor finally said, enough of this. Timeout. We're getting this thing figured out.
Yeah, he rang the dinner bell. The kids were playing out in the front yard.
I'm not sure how they ended up on the baseline, though, to inbound that, but Boughton has the basketball. Boughton flips it up for Carpenter with 40 seconds to go in this game. Carpenter back to Boughton, back to Carpenter, 35 seconds to go. They're going to have to foul her. They don't want to foul her, though. Bellman's got it. She throws it away to Otford. And a 10-point game. Otford has the basketball. She's got it, gives it up on the right wing. Here's a 3. It is up at an air ball and picked up underneath. Will stay with East Knox as Jasmine Smith picked up the air ball. Olivia Harris is in for Bellman. 21.2 seconds to go in this game. And it's a 10-point lead for East Knox. Probably too little too late regardless, but trying to fight here. Here's a three. It is an air ball by Lehman into the hands of Bryant and gives it for Ella Boughton. Now Harris with it. Got Algier up the floor. Harris slows it down wisely, and she gives it up for Bryant with 5 seconds to go in the game. Callie Carpenter has it. Callie Carpenter with a basketball, dribbling inside, throws it back up top. Ball game's over. 51-41. That's the final. Fredricktown stays just the game back of Centerburg in the Knoxmore Athletic Conference as they get their revenge and went on the road here at East Knox by a final score of 51-41. That'll do it for us here. Thanks for joining us. Once again, thanks to Delaney and John on the camera, and to Bo for making it over here too.